What is up, you guys? It is Natum2001 here, and first I'd like to start off by apologizing for my lack of uploads recently, but today we are going to be jumping right back in with the Jak and Daxter trilogy. Today we're going to be starting Jak 2, one of my favorites of the series. So good. This little intro scene always like hyped me up as a kid. Oh yeah. I love this so much. This is my hype game. That's literally not a thing, I just made that up, but this is so cool because Jak plugs it in at the top. Oh, or not Jak, Daxter does. Right there. There he is. There's the little savage. So, for those of you that don't know what's going on right now, like what is the city that we're in and all that stuff, it'll kind of be explained within the first 5 minutes of the first episode. However, I will tell you guys, you have to have watched Jak 1 to understand the beginning of Jak 2, because at the end of Jak 1 we had that big old precursor door that we put 100 power cells into, and it leads up to this. After new game, would you like to create? Yes. Okay, it leads up to this because we basically take the door and we bring it back to the house.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal.
All this should look familiar to you guys.
Created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jak. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Daxter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack's
This next part gave me nightmares for like weeks when I first played this game.
Set coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jak!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jak!
Now that all probably seemed very confusing, but over the course of the game you'll understand. Trust me, I promise. But see, that was a teleporter that teleported us deep, deep, deep into like this city that has been like terrorized by
Okay.
the Baron,
I swear,
basically.
That's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jak. I'll save you before you know it.
2 years later.
Dark eco injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will
not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, 3rd floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this one.
Because he was mute in the first
I'm
game.
gonna kill Praxis.
Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for the chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
So now he was a part of the Dark Soldier program, which basically they pumped him full of Dark Eco, which is the stuff at the end of Jack 1. And now he has these abilities that he seemingly can't control, where he turns into a monster, basically. But literally, oh gosh, this feels weird. This is so weird. The beginning, like, the starting room is super, super weird, like, to me. It feels like I can't turn very fast. I don't know, this is weird. I've said the word weird like 50 times. But yeah,
Do
so...
you remember how to jump?
Yes. If you, like, take into consideration, like, think about it as, like, they're not in a game, this is their real life. The fact that Daxter just asked him if he remembers how to jump is the funniest
you
thing.
remember how to roll?
Yes, I know how to roll. But also there's...
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Okay, so there's the orbs are still around.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks. We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
But as you've seen, as you just heard, Daxter said they're worth a lot now. So they're super rare.
Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate.
There's only like they're kind of like, oh god.
Sector. This sector is on high alert.
I would say that they're almost like, I killed myself. They're almost like the power cells in the sense of, like, you don't, there's a limited number in the whole
crate has a
game.
health
And
pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack.
they're,
or,
like, not
you'll
as
do the
common.
fighting.
Very uncommon. And there's only, I don't know how many,
Jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
I don't actually know how many there are in, oh, there's the
Go on,
card.
Jack. Do your stuff.
I don't know how many there are in each place. However, I do know that places like this, once you... Oh god, he's gonna shoot me. Or maybe not. He might have the electric one. Anyway, places like this that you won't be able to get back to later, you need to make sure you get all of them. But the only issue is I don't remember where all of them are. So I'm kind of nervous about that. Anyway, I'm gonna hope for the best here. Okay, there's none up there, none up there. Okay, so there's a guy right around this corner.
You are under arrest.
Listening to their conversations is actually super funny. You'll hear that a bit later from now. But they talk about this like the most normal crap.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
There you go. I knew there was one there. It was luck that I just happened to land right on top of it. Okay, screw off. I know how to roll jump.
We have movement on level 1.
Okay, yeah, this part sucks a lot too, because there is an orb in this room, but there's guys below me that are gonna start shooting. Yeah, there's an orb right there.
We got him.
I don't know if that's, there's more than one or what. I don't remember.
Mister on level 2.
Oh god, that was a glitch. Let me just make sure there's not one like that's obvious. Yeah, I don't see one. But also I can.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash
there's-
down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things.
Yeah,
Breaking
there it is
stuff's
right
fun,
there.
right?
I don't remember where they all are. Let me see if I can because they have a new menu system in this game, so there's like secrets, and you can buy stuff like funny stuff with the orbs. It's like big head mode just literally makes his head huge, and you can buy scrapbooks to see like hero mode. That's interesting. But anyway, yeah, you can buy like a scrapbook to see the artwork and stuff that went into the game and stuff like that, so it's super cool. But hero mode is basically like you have infinite everything and you just have to play the game. I don't exactly know, I don't remember, but we have save game, load game, sound options, graphic options. What are the graphic options? Center screen. Okay, that literally does nothing. Game options. High scores, show map. Yeah, there's a map system now, which is super cool. Missions, restart. Okay, so yeah, that's just our only mission right now. But I don't remember how many orbs there are in the whole game, so I think there's only, oh gosh, I didn't mean to do that. I think there's only like 6 in the fortress, but that could be untrue. So I have 5 right now, and I know where the 6th one is. Actually, no, I think there's 7. Oh yeah. If you listen to like this conversation right here, they're just having an average conversation. Wait for him to
bribes this week? Shh.
collect your bribes. So yeah, like.
You going to the city races this time? I'll be there. Give it up! We're taking heavy fire! We're taking
No, you're not. Casualties, maybe. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, here's the ending.
Escape.
So I know that there's one back here. So I'm pretty sure there is. Isn't there? Yeah, there it is. Oops, right there. And then there's one up here. I think that's it for the orbs in here. Oh gosh. But then we can exit now through this way. I'm gonna drop right into the city.
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh?
So we do have
that Baron Praxis guy, all right?
we do have flying vehicles in this game that I can commandeer at any point in time. But I mean not right now because I'm about to get into a fight. Because there's Core, I think his name is.
Hello, strangers.
Yeah.
My name is Core. May I help?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die!
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Alright. So now we can wreck them. There's gonna be more coming, and now I'm Dark Jack. Which is what Loki's super overpowered, but
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along!
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall.
that guy's trying to get his
Ask
15
for
minutes of
Tor.
fame.
He can help you.
So Torn is kind of a scruffy character. I said scruffy. That's not the word I wanted to use, but oh, that's a police car. My bad. Ooh. Anyway, I was about to steal it.
The
I'll just
city
steal
map
this
is
one.
displayed in the lower right.
This area is off with
Follow
know.
the
I gotta
icons on the
remember how to
map to
drive
reach
these. Oh,
important
God.
destinations.
Okay. I think I got
City
it.
transportation system.
Anyway, so Torn is a little bit of a. Okay, I really don't like hitting cops because then they like get on you about stuff. Change hover zones. Yes, I understand that now. But back to what I was saying. Oh, I thought this was the one with the orb, or not orb. Yeah, orb. Anyway, so Torn, for the 5th time, is a pretty rude guy. Okay. Until you like get to know him and stuff like that. So he's gonna give off a bad impression at first, but it's okay. Yeah, he's this way. Well, actually, that's what's her face first.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a mute, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
So now we are assigned a task. See, there's a way to zoom in. I just can't remember what it is. Gotta remember all my buttons. Oh, there it is.
I've got
Yeah.
suspicious activity in this
I
sector.
can't remember her name to save my life. Both of these people are super relevant, and they like stay relevant throughout the next 2 games. So let me just steal that so I can get there quicker. Okay.
This is a no-hover zone!
This is a no hover zone as everybody's hovering. Okay, so it shouldn't take that long. I'm really bad at driving this game. I used to be super good at it, but not so much anymore.
Nothing so far.
Yeah, this is like a really easy mission. I mean, there's some guys you gotta kill, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty simple.
Leaving city safe zone.
I think that you do a couple missions out here. You do like, say like 4 or 5. No, that's actually probably too much. You do like 3, 4. What? Rolling into people used to be able to, or used to be a way to kill. Is that not a thing anymore? Or was that way in Jak 1? So you want to keep trying to collect this dark eco off of bad guys, because once you get full, you can actually use it to turn into Dark Jak, and then you have like more powerful attacks as you go on, and you learn more stuff. Because there is an Oracle guy, kind of like there was in Black Ops, or not Black Ops 3. What did I just say? Kind of like there was in Jak 1. Jesus, why did I just say Black Ops 3? But yeah, the Oracle guys that you used to give all the crystal orbs to. There's one of those here. And I think you do the same thing, but he gives you powers instead of like the power star. Okay, boom. That was almost bad. Okay, it's like right up here. Skrrrah. But that was a throwback sound effect.
guess you guys are in.
Okay, so that was literally the easiest thing in the world. Now we just gotta go back to the city. Which I think is this way. See, the most annoying thing is when you complete a mission here, Daxter's like, I think we should go back to the city, and he does it like 6 times until you leave. Super annoying. So like if you complete the main mission but you want to like do something else here later,
It's good to see you still alive.
which you have options to do stuff here later, Daxter does not shut up. So now we need to go back to Torn. I hate driving these big clunky vehicles. I like the motorcycle type ones. I went the wrong way. There we go. Stop driving. Okay. That was inevitable. I was gonna end up hitting somebody somewhere. Whether it was that cop or that guy, I'd rather hit the guy so I don't get in trouble. Alrighty, here we go.
Woo! Being a big
This is funny.
hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
So, the funny thing is about Jack's character in this game is the voice acting is not that good. I mean, because he didn't have a voice in the first game. I mean, he grunted and stuff like that, but like there was no real like conversation, dialogue, and stuff like that. So, like, it was not necessary for him to have a voice because there was no actual dialogue. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was one you could go over. But yeah, so his voice, not very, very good. But on the bright side, he has a voice now. He actually can state his opinions on things. So this is a pretty easy mission as well. We actually meet another main character while doing this. Oh, nice. About to blow up. Yeah, we meet another character. No, we don't. Not this one. But yeah, we do go back out to this area later on, and we meet another character. Oh god, I just almost crashed right into that person. Which, if you guys have been paying attention and you've seen all of the like the little squares with question marks around the map, those are actually like side quests. Okay, this is our first look at metalheads, which is the enemy in this game.
Jack, those are metalheads!
I can't hit them like that anymore. It's really annoying. But yeah, this is the currency now. Oh, maybe this is what you. No, okay, I'm a liar. Earlier on, I said you used the producer orbs to talk to the oracle, but you actually used those. I forgot about that. So there's one here. I don't remember where all these are either, so that's going to be a pain. This is not going to be a full completion playthrough, I feel like, simply because I'm not as familiar with this game as I am with Jak 1. So Jak 1 was for sure full completion, but this one is probably not going to be. So keep that in mind. This is just like a story walkthrough, I guess, not necessarily a full gameplay walkthrough. And once we go through there, you'll see more of this area, but for right now, we're stuck with the beginning areas of this map. I said map, but like... Okay, so for these I have to be kind of careful because I'm gonna need to collect the gems in there. But I guess the cool thing about this is I don't have to be super careful because if I kill him and then I accidentally forget to collect his gem, I can come back here later and that enemy will respawn and his gem will still be intact, so I can then get it at another time. Okay, he went off the edge. There's no way of getting that. Oh, that was my bad. Got it. Okay, now I have full Dark Jak, so I can use that later on if I choose to, but going the line there, there it is. I was like, if they go off the edge, their head usually pops back up over the edge. I'm trying to remember what that place is. Oh, I know what that place is. We can go there later. So a cool thing about this game that I actually enjoy a lot, oh god, is that a lot of the places that you've already been are, they're like multiple levels. So like, there's like 6 different missions you have to do here. Like, one of them involves these. One of them involves the little place we saw back here with that little rail. So yeah, there's a bunch of different missions all in the same area. So like there's one down there, that's like right there too. There's a whole bunch. So I mean that's pretty cool, I think. Because I mean it kind of saves like it's a bunch of the same places, but it's all different like things you're doing, which I think is cool. Okay, here's where we actually needed to go.
Ah, the valve. Allow me.
Oh, there's an orb down there. Excuse me. There's an orb right there too.
Jak, help! Jak, please, help!
Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time,
Oh, there's one right there
you
too.
turn the valves.
Okay, so if it spawns us right where he just did that, okay, there's one back here then. I don't know how to get there, but it's back here. There it is. I saw it in the... Okay, so I know of 2 more that are in this area, and I'm trying to decide if I should go back and get them or if I should just get them later when I come back. I'm gonna get them later when I come back. But I saw 2 more in that little cinematic. So we did that, got the power on, we survived, and the slums are indebted to us. And if I'm being honest with you,
Entering Haven City.
that is going to be the end of today's episode, because we did a fair amount for the underground. So make sure you leave a like on the video and in the comments below. Let me know if you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.